Hello everybody. This week I continue to build out my little strawberry patch. I am collecting them and harvesting them, and as they get enough root system I put them in the ground. I also transplanted some lettuces that were in a spot that I grew them this year to where I'm going to grow them next year, and they'll overwinter. And I also took some time and took out some broccoli, which never really got going, and I planted it to where it's going to grow next year, and hopefully it'll get bigger this fall and then overwinter. I did a little project this week as well where I cleaned out a compost bin. I have a really hard time composting. I'm struggling with it, and I wanted to kind of reset and start over, so I thought I'd clear out that side and get it going. So I'm excited to hopefully successfully compost. But this week I also saw that my basil seeds were getting ready, so I harvested them, brought them into the greenhouse, pulled them all off, and they're drying out, so I'm excited to get viable seeds for next year. I spent some time pulling some leaves off of my zucchini, and I also harvested quite a bit of my corn. And what I find is really funny is as I'm shucking the corn here in the field, I have I have a little audience of animals that come over and watch me because they know they're going to get the stuff that I peel off the end. So I thought it was really funny that he was just standing there so calmly waiting for his treats. But I also checked on the apples, and they're doing really well. They're ready to harvest. My cabbages, a couple of them have gone to maturity, so I harvested them this week, including a bunch of my tomatoes, and my broccoli continues to put off little broccoli heads, so I eat those. And the raspberries, I wasn't sure what was going to happen, have started turning red, so I'm starting to harvest those. Here's a look at some of the stuff I harvested this week. I also pulled out my pumpkins from the back field, and my heirloom tomatoes continue to grow in. For the smaller tomatoes, I actually take them and I cut them up and I dehydrate them and I make sun-dried tomatoes. And my grapes are getting nice and ripe. But here you get a look at my little nursery of plants that I'm growing, and there's my new grapevine coming in. I'm giving up on my peas. They're just not doing well. They're getting eaten down. My dahlias look nice, though. Here's my lettuce row, and my cat continued to, as she does when I'm out filming in the morning, follow me around, so I thought I'd give her a little airtime because you'll hear her in the background. But you'll see there's not much left. On the left-hand side, you see jalapeno pepper in the background, and then you've got my cucumbers, which are doing nice, and then my zucchini, and then my tomatoes without the leaves. I cut the leaves off last week. My cauliflower seeds are producing, which I'm excited about, and I do have a couple large cauliflower plants, which will come in and produce heads, which is nice. There's my zucchini again, some gladiolus, and then again, I've just sort of left my beans to go, dry up on the vine. You see in the background my lettuce there and my strawberries. And this week I thought I'd just leave you with a little shot of a beautiful sunrise I had this week.